Hello folks, we are back with the next video, and that is we are going to the new application that is called as approximations. Approximations basically as an application, it's a very easy application because it's very tailor made. Like every time you have to follow the same kind of steps. No, it is just that whatever there is a change in function, you just apply that change and go on to do your work. So when I tell it in general, it will be not so clear. So I'll use this example and help you to, we'll just try to check how it goes. So when we start the approximation, first it is to define y. How are you going to define y? We know that y is always a function of x. Now what function are we going to define? Are we going to define it as sin x? Are we defining it as cos x? Are we defining x raised to 5? Are we going to define it as x raised to 2? What are we going to define it? So that depends on the question that's given to you. Now for us, in this first question, first subpart, they have given us root of 25.3. So basically it's a root function. So our definition is going to be that way. That's going to be our very first step. So our first step is let y be root of x. Moment you have done that, the very next step is going to be dy by dx. Let's do dy by dx. We all know that dy by dx for 1 by root x is 1 by 2 root x. That's over. Now, the next landmark step is to decide x plus delta x, y plus delta y. Now that's again very easy. So let's see now how to decide all this. X plus delta x here, x plus delta x is the function which is inside the radical sign. So that's 25.3. And y plus delta y is the overall function, root of 25.3. Your given question. Whatever is your question is y plus delta y. And apart from that sign, whatever comes, that is your x plus delta x. Now, approximation, the idea is for whatever value that is given to you, you are going to look out for a value, a standard value whose answer you know in the range of this value. So that's how it is. So that means we are going to decide another value x whose answer you know, whose y you know. We'll try to look out for that. Now, when we look out for a number like 25.3, actually we have to find out the root of 25.3. We all know that we know root of 25. We know that root of 25 is 5. So that is a standard value that you're going to take. So in this case, your x is that standard value. X is going to be 25 and y is going to be root of 25, which is 5. Okay, this is the step. Like what x and y you're going to choose. Of course, if you choose the correct x, you will get y from there. So for that, you should look out for a value which is close to the given question. The given question value you should find out. And then it should be really close. Otherwise, it's not approximated. No? Approximated means very close. So that way. So you've got x, you've got y. Now, from here, it's very easy to find out delta x. Delta x is always x plus delta x minus x. So this minus this. That's going to be 0.3. And suppose if you have to find out dy by dx at this x, what is it going to be? It is going to be 1 by 2 root of 25. Isn't it? X is 25. At x equal to 25. So 2 root of 25. 25 is 5. Root of 25 we all know is 5. So your answer is 1 by 10. All this we'll utilize now. Since now we all know delta y, we can always tell it as y plus delta y minus y. We all know it. Now what all values we know, let's substitute. Delta y we don't know, but y plus delta y we know. It's root of 25 minus 25.3. And y we know it's 5. So we have substituted. Now, because these are approximations, actually delta y can be also called it is very equal to dy by dx into delta x. So delta y is very close to dy by dx into delta x. So that's allowed. So you can, instead of writing delta x, delta y, you can substitute this. So that is going to be our next step. All these values you know. Dy by dx we have found out at x equal to 25. We have found it as 1 by 10. Delta x we have found out as 0.3. So hardly any problem. So easy to do this. 0.3 by 10 is 0.03. We need to find root of 25.3. 5 is here. Let the 5 come on the other side. So root of 25.3 is going to be 5 plus 0.03 or 5.03. So what is approximate value of root of 25.3? It is 5.03. It's only that much, quite easy. The order of step, the hierarchy, just you have to just fill in things. That's it that you have to do. So that's about it. We can also quickly move to the next sub question, that is root of 49.5. Same way, let's move from how we had done in the previous one. First we have to define y. It's very clear from the problem that we have to define it as root of x. So that allows us dy by dx, which is 1 by 2 root x. Then we have to fix the standard values. So x plus delta x, it's very clear to us, is 49.5, and y plus delta y, it's very clear to us, is root of 49.5. Now x, obviously 49.5, the root which is close to 49.5 is 49. So we have to obviously choose that 49. So y will be root of 49, which is 7. Now delta x, if we plan to find out x plus delta x minus x, so that is 0.5. Now also dy by dx at x equal to 49. If you have to find what will be the value, it will be 1 by 2 into root of 49. And root of 49 we all know is 7. So it will be 1 by 14. So that's done. Now we use our expression. Now we know that delta y is y plus delta y minus y, and delta y, because of approximation, is dy by dx into delta x. So that way we have all our prerequisites, all values are there with us. We are going to substitute. Dy by dx for us, 1 by 14 we have calculated. Delta x we have calculated 0.5. Y plus delta y is the given question, 49.5, root of 49.5, and y we have calculated, it is 7. Now it is for us to find out the answer. Let the 7 come on the other side. Root of 49.5 is 7 plus 0.5 by 14. Now either that you convert this into decimal, add it, or maybe you can equalize and add and then divide, whatever. That's one's own convenience. Maybe we'll equalize into 14 into 14. 14 into 7 is 98. So 98 plus 0.5 by 14. So 98.5 by 14. That's the answer, and that we can quickly find out. Since I don't have place here, so I'll do my working here. 98.5 divided by 14. 14 sevens are 98. Decimal point is there. Let's put that decimal point and carry the 5 down. 5 is not enough to divide 14. So we'll put a 0 so that it gives us one more 0 over here. And that way it becomes 50. So 14 3 times 42. 8 left. 2 decimal places are enough. 80. 14 5 is 70. Yeah. So you can have 7.035 as the approximate value of 49.5. That's it. So the approximate value of root of 49.5 is 7.03. I hope it's 5 is correct. 8 only. 8. Oh no, that's okay, right? So that's about it, and with more problems we'll be meeting in the next video. Needless to tell that we have to make attempts to popularize the channel by spreading a word amongst our friends. Thank you.